review. I don't want to say tutorial because like I'm not going to be doing a look. This is just my favorite go-to quick makeup aesthetic, and just sort of talking about it, especially for like moms on the go, women who work, or just someone who just wants a super quick, easy foundation mostly, and it's just sort of like clean, more natural based aesthetic for makeup. I did get some new equipment. I'm still kind of figuring it out. The lighting isn't the best. I'm like trying to figure it all out. So I look a little weird, but I will be applying makeup and then coming up close so you can kind of see a little bit better. And so hopefully maybe that'll kind of, let's see, make it better. I'm not really sure. But I just wanted to kind of just put my foot in the makeup pool because I'm actually a makeup artist. And before I had all of these children, I loved it, had so much fun. And while makeup can be incredibly calming and relaxing, I've noticed that especially when you have kids, like sometimes you just need something that comes together really quickly. And I just feel like I haven't really seen anything out there. Like I see all these beautiful tutorials on how to do these like really beautiful glamorous looks, but nothing where it's just like easy. So I'm going to do something kind of easy, and it's more about a review on products that are really easy to use for someone that doesn't have 2 hours to sit down and like really do their makeup. So without further ado, the foundation I will be using is Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear Makeup Stick. So this is what it used to look like. They have come out with kind of revamped packaging with a additional brush, sort of like I guess who did this first, like Kim Kardashian with those contour sticks, the brush at the end. Why? I like the more compact size. You don't add product, right? You just added a brush. I'll be really honest, I don't remember if there was an increase in price in this with the brush. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But like, cool, that's there now. Whatever. The product, this is one of my favorite foundations. I will preface with this foundation, you have to have really good skin. And hi, hello, we're coming up close. This is my skin. I have texture, I have larger pores. Hi. Wow, this is so personal. And discoloration. I have some wrinkles up here. Hi, hello, because I'm old. But as long as there's no major texture or like scabbing, you can work well with it. I will be doing a few more like foundation type stuff. I love foundation. I used to have really, really bad acne when I was younger and really bad textured skin and stuff. Foundation became an obsession of mine, as did skincare. And when I was a makeup artist, literally my favorite thing to do was color match and like applying foundation, literally taking someone, and you can probably hear my kids in the background, applying someone's foundation and like transferring them into like an ordinary everyday woman that did have maybe uneven texture or sunspots or whatever else into an ethereal being of just making her canvas flawless. My favorite thing to do, if I could literally just be a makeup artist and do foundation and like skin all day, I would. I could care less about doing eyes and like, I mean, I like a lipstick, but like, I don't care. Give me foundation, give me people's skin. I love it. I loved matching tones and mixing. One was my favorite. I love to mix different foundations together. I had a lot of fun doing that. Anyway, without further ado, I will preface with this. This might be choppy. I tried to put my kids down for a nap. I can already hear them sort of getting hyped up. So we might have kids in this. I might have some assistance soon. So great. I did wash my face. I did prep it a tiny bit, nothing too crazy. But usually what I do for prepping is not a primer per se. Glossy. It's like their rich moisturizer. This is great, super supple. If I'm going out, then I put on some Glam Glow Glow Starter, right? It's just basically an illuminating moisturizer. It smells like creamsicle. It's great. They do have a deeper color. This is more of a salmon, which a salmon color will neutralize most color. It's kind of like a color corrector. It's a great color to have. So we're gonna start here. Oh, I love being a mom. So much fun. It's the best thing I ever did. They're laughing in the background, so like, okay, that's fine. Okay, so like, hi, hello, we're getting up close. Oh my God, I have a mustache, kind of. That's fine, that's why I'm doing this. I'm being honest, okay? There's no filters here. You can't really see it. But basically, it just sort of kind of neutralizes stuff. There's a little bit of light reflective properties in this. So here you are. But I only use this if I'm putting makeup on, or if I don't want to put any makeup on but don't want to have all of this sort of hyperpigmentation like out there, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. All right, let's get started. So I am Colombian. My skin color can go super, super, super deep. So I literally have about 8 different tones or colors per foundation that I like, because that's how sort of all over the map my tone can be and change. So my darkest for Lancôme is 450 Suede. And I'm not quite there yet, so she's really dark, and I can get this dark in summertime. And my lightest, which is more of the winter coloring, is going to be 210 Buff Nude. So, you know, huge spectrum of skin tone that is all mine. And what I do like about these Lancôme sticks is I have a bunch of different colors, and I will, you know, kind of utilize them as highlight, contour, and I kind of mix and match all the colors, and you kind of like blend them in together, and it works beautifully. I mean, Lancôme, I found these and I was like, oh my God, it's so easy to do my makeup. So I'm gonna do it right now as I normally would do, and you'll be able to see, like, it literally just, you put it on, you buff it in, and it's like a 30-second process. So it's really easy. I'm not gonna start with this one. I'm gonna do this today. And this is something that I also do, which is a little bit weird, but I don't always put foundation on my forehead, because my foundation-less forehead usually looks okay. As long as it's like decently kind of hydrated and plumped up, thanks collagen, it doesn't really need it, okay? So like, don't be afraid to like not always utilize every part of your face with a foundation. Because as I'm getting older, and I do have a little bit of like wrinkling up here, and I get really weirdly dry right here normally, and it gets, you can tell, like, it looks like weirdly cakey right here, and so it's like, so what, I just don't put foundation here? Like, no, like, my forehead is super clear all the time. There's no like aggressive like problems with it. So seems so, yeah. Sorry, I'm like thinking and playing. So I kind of just will maybe put a little bit of powder on there, but you can't really tell. It all blends together. It all comes together, and I don't waste, you know, makeup on something that doesn't really need it. Okay. So you start off, I usually start off with the more highlighted or lighter parts on my face, and then you kind of blend in the darker into the lighter, okay? And like I said, like, look, I mean, that took 30 seconds. It blends out so easily, and it's one of my absolutely favorite foundations, and we're done. That's it, okay. Okay, so like on this camera, it looks like there's a weird just like circle of foundation, and there's, I promise you, it doesn't look like that, so that's bizarre. See, it like looks like a weird like little, doesn't look like that at all in real life. So again, I'm really sorry, the lighting just isn't it. It's like so weird. It's like I look gray on this camera, and in real life I don't look gray. Okay. Sorry. There you go. It all came together. This is just like every day on the run. I'm a mom. I can't spend 3 hours doing my makeup. And so this is what I use. A little bit of prep and prime. And like, don't worry, this isn't where it ends. Okay. But just taking a minute. Of course, I didn't grab like a little tissue to wipe down my lips, because why would I do that? So yeah, I wish. Like really unhappy with this lighting because you can't see that it looks good. Okay, I moved some things around. I don't know if the lighting's that much better, but I feel like I don't look as like gray. I look really gray on screen. And like I'm looking at my mirror, and it's like, oh, I look pretty in the mirror. And then I look at this, I'm like, oh my god, I look like a ghost. So anyway, hold on. That's embarrassing. Don't tell anyone I did that. But I don't have a tissue, and I can't move because if I wake my kids up, it's over. So we did foundation, we did a little spray. I normally don't put powder on, so we're just gonna go right into basically our highlight of sorts, and what I use is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. One of my favorites. It's really easy to use. It's a great universal color, and it's the kind of thing where it's like you really don't need that much. I don't know why I'm whispering. You really don't need that much, and it just gives like a really nice healthy aesthetic, which is what we want. Oh, there they go. Okay, there they go, those kids. Sound like they're possessed. I promise. Like they aren't. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. So you can't really see it, but it's just like a very minimal, kind of catch it right there, glow right there. And that's what I like. I like it minimal. I don't like over the top highlighting. And this is just like my really like quick, easy, on the run aesthetic when it comes to makeup and whatever else. So I'm not trying to be fancy here. Excuse my reach. We're gonna do eyeliner. Like this was kind of it. I'm like, where do I look here? We're gonna look here. Just on the corners. weird. I don't know where to look. Hold on. Okay, I did my eyeliner. This is still so awkward to me because I'm like looking here and I feel weird like looking into the camera, like putting my makeup on. So I'm like looking in the mirror, but then I'm like not quite in frame. So anyway, just did super quick in the corners. We're gonna put on a Chanel the Volume mascara, one of my favorites. And I used Chanel eyeliner. It's their something Dew, hold on, Stylo. Their Stylo, waterproof and black. And that's like my go-to aesthetic because she's basic. Oh, bit of extra buffing because I could never buff enough. No foundation on the forehead because I don't need it. Top it off with one of my favorites, the Dior Lip Maximizer lip gloss. And this is it, like, and it took way longer because I'm chatting, but usually this will take me 5 minutes. In natural lighting, it looks really subtle, really nice, natural, glowy, luminous, and healthy, and that's what I want. There's no deep, intense highlight. Oh my god, my kids they're lunatics. And this is it. I mean, this Lancôme product is an absolute game changer. So I'm like trying to feel like an idiot. So here it is, and it's one of my favorite foundations. It's so easy to use. It's so clean looking. Just sort of like fluffing my hair so I look a total beast. So I'll get up close. Yes, I know I need to do my eyebrows. That's fine. I don't mind a little wild eyebrow at all. I don't. It doesn't bother me. And that's it. Like, this is my everyday basic routine. You know, running out to do errands. You know, even a girls' night out, I might add a little blush, maybe a little bit more of a contour and a highlight. This is it. And in real life, it looks really nice and put together, and it's quick, which, you know, some girls need. They need something that they can just do. That foundation, it goes on, it feels like silk, it buffs out super easy, it's easy to work with. I don't feel like an idiot. The selection of foundations I feel like is pretty good. I haven't looked to see how many there are. I feel like there's at least 30. Do not quote me on this, but the range seems decent, and I have a really hard time finding foundations with good undertones because my undertones are kind of weird. Like, they're kind of yellow, but not quite, a little bit neutral. They're kind of all over the place, and I do have pink in my skin, but it's not my undertone. So sometimes when I'll go to the makeup counter, someone will try to match me with a pink undertone. I don't have a pink undertone. Point being, this foundation, the undertones are really good for me to work with my like Latin skin, because I have kind of, you know, a very, very wide fluctuating tone. I can go like super Shakira light, or I can be darker than JLo on, you know, in some instances. So that it always comes together with this brand for my skin. It feels really nice. It doesn't look really cakey or wild. It just looks nice. So that's kind of it. This has been my first like makeup tutorial, or more of a review of just chatting while my kids basically host a rave in their bedroom. So thank you so much, and I hope that, you know, you got something out of this, and I will continue to work on the lighting with this because it wasn't the best. So thank you for hanging with me and going on this journey with me, just sort of playing around. All right guys, thanks, bye.